everybody, and welcome to the Ramblin' Radio Show, brought to you by Tristan and Joe.
That's right.
Today, we are going to be discussing the new announcement of Grief coming to Black Ops 6.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've read up on it, so I know all the stuff. Joe's only seen one photo that I've sent him.
I'm
So
ignorant. I
let's
know
read him
nothing.
off all the information.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. You're the wisest man alive, for you know one thing, and that is that you know nothing.
Hell yeah. Wise words there, brother. So let me hear it. What are the dirty deets about grief?
All right, so the available maps at launch are Liberty Falls, Terminus, Citadel de Mor, the Tomb, and Shattered Veil. It'd be on all 5 of the maps.
Holy crap. That's awesome.
There's no wonder weapons.
Oh, okay.
And then for Gobblegums, Exit Strategy, Idolize, Wonder Bar, Timeout, and Flavor Hex are not in the mode. And then it's indirect.
Read those off again real quick.
It has
the ones that aren't involved.
Exit Strategy, Idolize,
right.
Wonder Bar, Timeout, and Flavor Hex.
Yeah, those all make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm perplexed by the lack of wonder weapons.
Yeah, I am too, actually. That's the one thing, like, I honestly was kind of shocked about no wonder weapons.
It's an interesting choice.
I don't know if it's because, like, the rarity, if they were worried, like, one team would get way more overpowered, maybe, than another team.
I mean, yeah.
Because back in BO2, the wonder weapons weren't as powerful, so maybe that's what they were thinking.
Well, I'm sure we'll get into this eventually.
Either way, I'm kind of shocked we don't at least have the ray gun.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess, like, that's one of the things, like, people I've already seen mentioned, so I feel like they're going to at some point add it, because they literally say they're possibly going to, like, ban other items or switch stuff up as the mode goes on.
Right, yeah.
Due to community feedback, so
I'm sure we'll get into this eventually tonight, but I know in old school Grief, you and I would have some pretty fun moments with the wonder weapons in Grief, you know. So maybe that's why certain scenarios that the wonder weapons could cause for Grief, you know. I think they're trying to avoid that right off the get.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I still remember our old farm strategy where we'd block the doorway so they couldn't get up the drug.
I mean, if you want to get into it, we can just start telling the stories. I mean, because I was specifically thinking of the Buried Grief game where. Do you want me to tell a story, or do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, where that one girl and her friend there got themselves up into a glitch spot and burrow from Buried.
Yeah.
Using the paralyzer.
I think it was in the
we
courtroom,
got them into a party chat with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
like
up
in that corner. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got them into a party chat, and I convinced her to get me into the glitch spot, because we were undefeated at Grief at this point. And convinced her to get me up into a glitch spot. And then after that, she proceeded to get me up into the glitch spot, thinking that I was friends with her, and then I knifed her out of the spot so that we could win the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we totally just
and we still won.
Some next level manipulation right there.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm on your side. Give me that spot.
I ain't gonna have my first loss be to a glitcher now.
No. Yeah. We were like the Undertaker of Zombies Grief, undefeated.
That's
why getting this back is gonna be fun. We're gonna do some
it's so amazing,
next level
and then
trolling.
And then I when I heard rumors it was coming back, I figured it was going to be 2v2, but they confirmed 4v4, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm hyped. Which map would you say you're most excited to try it out on?
I think, oh man, the Tomb.
Tomb? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I really like the Tomb. Honestly.
Oh, I don't know if you said this.
It's a hot take in this community because people hate that map, but I love the Tomb. So,
Tristan, the one of 4 people in the whole zombies community that like Tomb. No, I'm just kidding. I like Tomb.
That's right.
I like Tomb. Get you a shirt that says Tomb supporter.
I'll admit it's not technically the best map in the game, but for some reason I just have this connection with that map.
There's only one thing I dislike about the Tomb, and that's that they didn't put Tombstone on the Tomb.
Yeah, I know.
It was right there. The layup was right there for him. That's the only thing I don't like.
It was too. They could have brought a step perception later and had Tombstone on the Tomb.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Oh, I was gonna ask: is Grief the entire maps?
Oh, don't buy that door. Don't go that way.
Okay.
I just realized because we're going over here. So we'll get to that. I think we're about down to one guy. Let's save the guy again.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Save this dude up here.
Oh wait, I'll save this. Yep, there we go.
Execute him or
I
her.
always forget you can do that.
Beat her to death.
There we go. Now I'll run over here again so I can read this shit off.
All right. Let me hear it.
All right, let me get up here. Oh wait, you stay away from me.
Yeah. Well, fine. To hell with you.
Battle lines are being drawn. All right, so it's indirect PvP combat. The action is almost immediate as both teams drop into either side of the game, either side of the same Grief Arena. Within the chosen zombies map, and indirect PvP combat comes into effect. The two teams of 4 players can't outright kill members of the enemy team, but can interact with them by body blocking them, like what we used to do on Farm and block the doorways. You're able to do that again. Or slowing them by using melee or bullet-based weapons or projectiles. So they brought that back from BO2 as well, being able to knife them and shoot them to
Oh
slow them down.
no! Oh man! Can't wait to get
So
knifed
we'll be
like a
able to do
million
that.
times.
We'll be able to block doorways again, not let them in. The winning team is the one that manages to their rival being killed or down. As long as one or more team members are upright, the match continues. Grief Arena features. The action is constant and can get incredibly chaotic, due in part to your proximity to your opponents and the hordes of undead encroaching on your team. Thanks to the arena being a subsection of the main zombies map, these are
Ah.
known as grief arenas. Within a grief arena are a variety of features. An open environment. Grief features Grief arenas are clearly defined areas where any critical doors have already been opened and the power will have been turned on. All other
Okay.
door
Yeah.
buys are inactive, so
Yeah.
none of the doors that are there will be purchasable. Both teams spawn on opposite sides of the arena, each in a group of 4, kind of like a multiplayer map.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think that's how Cell Block worked as well, actually, where
Yeah.
it was 4 on one
It
side
was
and 4
a
on
it
the
was
other.
a
I believe
section.
Cell Block
It
was the
was
one that
essentially
did
just
that.
the cell blocks of Alcatraz. Yeah.
Yeah, it was this. I believe. I think that's the only one where not all 4 people or all 8 spawn in the same area. They spawn on opposite sides of the map.
Yeah.
And then player respawning. Any team members that are downed, provided one or more of their teams are still alive, can be revived at any time. Though rival teams, undead enemies, and shock charges can hamper this action. So apparently you can try to mess with people when they're reviving others.
Oh yeah. I'd probably be able to
And then,
stab them and knock them off of there, just like in BO2.
yeah, which is awesome. I still remember in Mob of the Dead, or well, it was Cell Block, but where they'd come to go onto the pack punch machine and we'd knife them off the side after they put the gun in, so then they'd lose
Yeah.
their pack gun. It
Hell yeah.
was great shit. And then, additionally, a wave respawn triggers every 3rd round, automatically reviving any eliminated teammates from both teams. And that's where it definitely differs from original Grief, because
Yeah.
in Grief, you'd respawn after the round ended or somebody, died or whatever. Whereas
Ooh.
in this one,
Okay.
if you die, you got to wait 3 rounds to come back if you fully die. So it's urgent
Yeah.
to revive
Okay.
your teammates.
So I got a lot to say about that. Okay. Is that everything? Or is there more?
Oh, there's more, but what do you got to
Yeah,
say about that?
let's pause there real quick to discuss it. 2 things. First, you said the subsections, so that's I kind of like that because I don't think a whole map would force that interaction between the teams much. So I'm glad it's subsections and not like the entire map because obviously with like Terminus, we could literally be on our own island effing around like far away from their team if we wanted to. So
Yeah,
subsections are
and it would
cool.
just that's
My
exactly
question
how I wanted
is
it to be
my
too.
question is, are we only going to get one subsection map per like main map? Because full well as I do with like Terminus, for example, you could have like 4 or 5 different maps on here.
Yeah, you could easily fit a lot on that map because of all the different islands and everything.
So I assume that at launch we'll probably get one of each, but I could see them maybe giving us additional areas from the
Yeah,
maps as well.
as the mode goes on or something.
Oh, dude, do you think Citadel will just be the castle?
See, that's what I was hoping because the castle's like the will be
Dude,
the
I
hardest part.
I I want it to be
Honestly,
just the
I
cat.
think
I just want it to be the castle. That's gonna be just
it
nuts.
reminded me of Cell Block. Then how nuts it would be with eight
Yeah.
people.
Yes. Oh man.
It'd just be nuts.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the first thing. What was the second thing I was gonna say? Ba, 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 ba. What were you saying towards the end from the notes?
Let's see here. Oh, every 3 rounds people
Yeah,
respawn.
yeah, that's interesting. So that means hypothetically, say you, Ashton, and Hunter are down. I'm the only one left. I gotta hold that shit down for 3 rounds by myself
Versus the 4 enemy
versus
team.
4. Oh man, that's gonna be some
They could
brutal
just send
crap.
their guys. It'd be like the shield, man. They'll just surround you and start shooting you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's gonna be
You'll be
tough.
moving real slow. Like, oh
But imagine the
god.
hype if you pull off a 1v4 victory. It'd be like playing
Oh man.
be like playing freaking Siege. If you can pull off like a 1v5 win or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like search and destroy, basically.
Yeah. So
Like
that's
it freaking.
I don't hate that. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be like, that's stupid as hell. But I don't hate that honestly. 'Cause that's gonna definitely
No, I
test
think.
you.
Yeah, I definitely think it'll lead to some clutch moments in the
Plus,
game.
here's the thing, maybe they
It,
think it'll just last too long otherwise. Because anyone can clutch around, you know?
exactly, but the clutch three,
Three
and
is that's a whole
especially,
nother story. With no
and
wonder
then it incentivizes
weapons.
trying to revive even more. Because if
Yeah,
you
it
don't
does,
revive, you're
yeah.
going to be without your
You're
team for three
screwed,
rounds.
yeah. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Alright, go ahead, carry on.
Alrighty. Go. So next is the essence and salvage and how it will work at grief. Unlike in standard playlists, salvage pickups in grief are worth 100 salvage, visible to all players, and only can be picked up by the first player to grab it.
Okay.
So people are going to be fighting over salvage.
Like even
When a
on the
salvage
same
drops,
team?
the salvage when it drops is for anybody to pick up,
Ooh. Okay.
and they're worth 100 instead of 50.
That's
So
interesting.
yeah, that's like that's an interesting
That
mechanic. You
yeah,
can like
that'll be
beat them
different.
out for other salvage.
Yeah. Like, sorry, brother, but I need this more than you do.
Salvage is important too, so I didn't even take that into account when I was thinking about it because of the new stuff that they've incorporated into the game.
Yeah.
Really didn't.
Okay.
And now, um, rounds will progress faster than usual, and the amount of zombies per round has been increased to account for 8 players. All undead entities, except for bosses, are to be expected. And I think when they say bosses, I think they're meaning the big bosses, because the trailer already showed mimics and stuff. Unless they mean like maybe abominations and stuff. Maybe they just have special like enemies. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I know mimics were shown in the trailer, so mimics are definitely in there because they showed mimics on Liberty Falls.
Oh, what? Okay, so
So
we're
the
getting this. We're getting everybody on every map. Okay,
yeah, they're mixing
that's
shit
gonna
up
be
apparently. Like, but I don't know if
crazy.
like I'm gonna guess when it says bosses, they're not talking about elites. I'm gonna guess they mean like the big bosses,
That'll be cool though. That'll
or
that'll
it's
just make
elites.
it feel
But
fresh too. Like
yeah,
getting different enemy types on maps. Like because like obviously the entire lifespan of the game, Liberty's always just had the Mangler and the Abomination. Now we'll get mimics on there and stuff.
that's exactly yeah. That's why when I saw the mimic on Liberty, I was like, whoa, yeah, I was not expecting that.
I'm looking forward to that.
And I
That's
was
gonna be
actually
cool.
happy when they said the 5 maps because in the trailer it only showed 2 Shattered Vale. So I was like, okay, we're gonna see 2 maps and then we're gonna maybe
Yeah, and
slowly get the other ones.
also, they could have done that. Like, if they wanted to drip feed this out, they could have gave us like a couple now, couple next season, etc., etc. But the fact that they're giving us all 5 tells me 2 things: one, they're trying to please the crowd, the community, and two, they've actually been working on this for quite a while.
Exactly. Like must be those leaks back at the beginning of the game. It was actually true. They've actually
Yeah,
been
it's
working on it and testing
probably been in the
it
oven
out.
since day one. They probably been low key working on the grief
Been in
version of
the
each
oven.
map while they're making the map. Like when they're making Liberty, they're working on the Liberty grief. so on and so forth, you know.
Oh yeah, I bet you they were too. Bet you they were. They've been working on it for 13 years.
No doubt.
13 whole.
They it turns out they actually had
Then
it
there's
done like in 2018. They're like, no, we must wait for 2025. It is the golden year. It is the chosen year. Like, are you freaking nuts?
Lundell's like, it's there, it's there. Not quite finished yet, but it's getting there. When he told JD or whatever it was that.
Your kids will be able to play it. It's like GTA 6.
That's exactly that's what this game's been with double tap and now grief.
Absolutely. It's hurry up and wait.
Double tap's gonna be a clutch in grief.
Take a seat, get comfy, get some snacks, because your ass is going to be waiting for a while.
I bet we're gonna have to wait another 13 years for it to come back again.
Hey, that's all right.
Better enjoy it.
Less is more sometimes, man. Less is more sometimes.
Exactly.
And absence makes the heart grow fonder. Exactly. See, our minds are synced.
Yes, they are.
It's the truth with women, and it's the truth with grief. And both cause you grief. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
You can leave that in if you
right.
want. It's your choice.
We're gonna pause for 2 seconds. Pause for 2 seconds here. Kayla's calling me.
Okay, yep, no problem. I'll warm up my coffee.
That's funny. Can you hear me? Hello? I don't know. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. And we're back, everybody, from that Joe and Tristan sponsor.
Thank you for sticking through the commercial break, y'all.
Yep.
I had to use my sponsor, Dude Wipes. Just kidding.
Yeah, like Dirty Dom, fucking wrestling. Fucking Pat. Oh, they blended it in. That was hilarious.
Smart dudes. Anyways, where we leave off?
All right, we left off with the core mechanics. The arsenal, pack bunch, mystery box, crafting tables, perk machines, gobblegum machine, with the ones that aren't in it, already stated earlier. The armor wall buys, Dear Wonder Fizz machine are available in a Grief Arena, where they normally reside, or in a new location if they don't normally exist in this portion of the respective maps. Which, interestingly, means that Jug will be on all of them, because the Wonder Fizz is on all of them.
Oh, yeah, so that'd be cool. So we're gonna have location mix up with all the perk machines and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sick. A little mix-up. Pack punch machine in a different spot.
It's funny how little things like that can make a map feel really fresh, too. Like, you literally just move the frickin' perk machine to a different spot. I'm like, ooh.
And the thing is, honestly, they could literally take the Here, let's resume the game for a moment. We could take the little mini versions of the map and make them into little survival maps like they did with Transit, possibly down the road. So there's a possibility, even though there's not a map like for the road map per se, we could technically get the mini versions added as the regular like little survival map. Maybe that's
Yeah.
classic mode.
Well, not to pivot from our current subject, but we've been talking about that since like the launch of B06, how like they should take these massive maps like the one we're playing right now, Terminus, and cut little mini maps out of it. Just replayability.
That's exact. Yeah.
A really
Yeah, it
easy
would just
way
add
for
so
them
much
to give
more.
us more content. Although I'm not complaining because we've gotten a ton of content this year. Maybe the most of any
Yeah,
zombie season
this game
ever.
is already by far the best game since BO4,
Oh yeah. Yeah,
in
that's
my
right.
opinion. Like
You
it's
heard him. Say it again, Tristan.
since BO4.
Yeah. Since BO
Yeah.
mother effing 4,
The
y'all.
most underrated zombies experience of all time,
Hell
which
yeah,
I
it
consider
is.
to be
Say it
better
again.
than
Say it
Black
louder
Ops
for the
3.
people in the back that can't
Yeah,
hear you.
BO4, it's better than BO3.
is incredible. BO4 is better than BO3. Fight me.
That's right.
I'll meet you at the YWCA. Let's go.
They're going to be like, well, we're not listening to this guy's perspective because he likes the tomb.
Yeah, we both have L takes. I'll give
Makes
him
him
an L
irrelevant.
take. I'll give him an L take right now. Voyage of Despair is one of the greatest maps of all time. Fight me.
It is very good. It is a very good
Yeah.
map.
Too big my ass. Y'all know what you're talking about.
Exactly. It's like, come on now.
I'm just gonna slowly become the villain of the zombies community.
Yeah, we're just like
Every L take I can think of. But here's the
it's
thing,
fine.
though. That's how I
we can
genuinely
become the
think,
villains, and then we'll eventually get that face turn and be an anti-hero like Stone Cold.
though. The thing is, though, it's all the truth, though. What I say, I mean. I
It
genuinely, in my heart of hearts, I think Voyage of Despair. I know we're going way off subject here, but I think Voyage of Despair is one of the greatest zombies maps of all time.
And I think Zombies in Spaceland's a top 10 map. People love that map, but I don't think they'd put it in their top 10.
We definitely got to do a tier list sometime for the podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That would be
definitely.
fun. That'd be really fun. We'll definitely do that. Maybe the next episode. But anyways, go ahead and we'll get back on the topic.
All right, let me pause.
We'll probably do that a
here
lot,
for
by the
second.
way, guys. 'Cause that's kind of how we are. We kind of just deviate into any kind of
That's why
conversation.
it's the Ramblin radio show, because we like
yes,
to
yeah, it's
ramble
right in the
on
name. We'll
different
start with zombies. We'll end up in politics somehow. You know, that's just kind of how it goes.
directions.
And in conclusion, that's why Trump likes Shadows of Evil. Or something like that. I don't fucking know.
What the hell?
We don't need to go in that direction, though.
No. Stay on it.
We will live up to the name Rambling Radio.
And then it says, well, the current Gobblegum restrictions are in place to keep matches dynamic yet balanced. Additional restrictions may be made in the future as developers keep an eye on game balance, similar to ranked play.
Mm-hmm.
So we might get more stuff banned. Like, I bet you Perkaholics getting banned. I can't believe that's not on the banned list.
Ooh, that's
Ain't
first
no
thing
way
I'm
that's not
popping.
getting
I'm glad
banned,
I'm glad I saved all mine. First game of grief.
Yeah.
Pop it like a steroid shot. Like, ooh,
they're
yeah.
definitely right, because otherwise, like, one person can just have all the perks immediately. Like,
oh yeah, instant advantage for sure. Especially our whole team just pops Perkaholics. Like, bring it on, bitches.
and now, here's where things get different
Oh boy,
from Grief from BO2.
let me hear it.
Capture zones. Appearing at a regular cadence during a match, these are smaller areas within a Grief arena where players are required to stand and earn specific types of kills to trigger a Grief on the opposing team.
Okay.
Keeping your team upright and focus on undead slaying for longer than your rivals is the main plan in this mode. However, there's an important secondary focus you need to plan for: capturing zones and griefing your rival team. Capture zones appear at regular intervals throughout a match, and after stepping through the glowing perimeter, you and your team can secure the zone by staying inside it and dispatching zombies. Beckon your crew into a zone to quicken the zombie slaying, and once your kill count meets the requirement, a grief is triggered on the opposition. Note that if neither team reaches this requirement within the countdown inside a capture zone, the grief is applied to both teams. What is a debuff penalty or negative gameplay mechanic that you can inflict on your rival team at a capture zone? The type of grief is shown at the objective tracker within a capture zone. These are some possible griefs you can inflict on your foes. Weapon nerf. The affected players inflict considerably reduced damage to zombie enemies.
Oh
Ammo
shit.
drain. All ammo-based weapons, including those stowed, receive an ammo drain with bullets or shells being removed constantly while the grief is active. Zombie ambush. An elite zombie is summoned, and it is solely focuses its killing power on the enemy team until either the elite or the team are defeated or the timer runs out. Weapon carousel. The rival player's weapons are randomly swapped every few seconds. And frozen. This grief reduces the enemy player's movement along with frost and ice coating the characters.
Okay.
Griefs and capture zones also introduce new score types, including capture zone kill, awarded to a player who defeated a zombie type during a successful capture zone completion. Capture zone win, awarded to all players on a team who successfully commandeer a capture zone. Capture zone elite kill, awarded to a player who slays an elite spawned in a capture zone. And now, the available grief arenas.
Hang on. Let's
So
let's
at
discuss that and then
launch,
we'll get into this. Okay. So my thought on that
yeah,
is that will definitely be the point of contention for the internet community, right, or just the community in general. That being said, I like that. I think that's cool.
yeah, I think it's good too, honestly. It'll mix up the game because you don't have to go to the zone. You'll just have to face a debuff if you don't go. But
Yeah.
if you do go, you can grief the enemy team. So it's even more griefing you can do than what there was in BO2. It has all the BO2 mechanics, but now there's even more in-depth ways. Like I like
Yes. That's
the weapon swapping and then
exactly what I'm thinking.
only
Yeah.
targeting one of them.
Because the only critique I could think of grief back in the day, and obviously this it's like being a dead horse. It's an old game, right? And it's the first time they ever tried it. But yeah, the rounds could feel kind of samey after a while. It's just try to kill them, try to kill them, try to kill them. With this mixed in there, it's going to add a lot of variety. And plus, I like those debuffs. I do think that's a cool idea. Like I said, though, I do
Yeah.
think this will probably be the thing that a lot of the community is like, oh, that's stupid. Why? But you
Yeah, it's
can't
a
ever
fair
please
point too. A
everybody.
lot of them, I feel like they're gonna be like, "Why do we have to go to this area?"
And that's
It's kind of
why
like the
I
whole
don't
us doing
envy the
the
devs,
files.
right? I don't envy them because no matter what decision they make, there's going to be a percentage of the community that does not like that decision, you know?
But remember that percentage of the community that's bitching, much as they don't want to hear this, I'm gonna call it like it is. They're the vocal minority.
Yeah.
We're the graceful majority,
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too. If you
the
genuinely like
grateful
say
majority.
you're not just some negative Nancy, right, in the community and you just don't personally care for that feature, that's fine. I'm not going to hate on you for that. That's if you have the right to
No,
your
that's
opinion.
different. That's different.
But yeah, if you're one of these people who just seems to just have an issue with every possible decision they make, well, then just maybe give your fingers a break and don't type that mean sentence on Reddit or YouTube.
Yeah, it might be a waste of your time.
Yeah, just
Would be if you're saying it about me.
just let everyone else enjoy the game. And if you're not feeling it, that's fine. There are so many games out there. Not to mention, just in general, being a zombies fan, we are spoiled. Because say you don't even like Black Ops 6 at all. Well, let's see. You only have Cold War and Black Ops 4 and World War 2 and Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 and etc. etc. Like you have a billion other zombie games to play, right? It's like we're blessed to be in this community where
Exactly.
you have such a vast variety. Like, I think we've talked about this. Where like, say you're like a fan of like Gears of War, like it's your favorite game series. There's not as much there as there is for like COD Zombies, which let me remind you is just a sub mode inside of a main game, right? Like that's crazy. I can't think of any other
Yeah,
sub
and then
mode
grief is a sub mode
within a
inside of a
sub
sub
mode
mode
within
inside
a
of a
game.
main game.
Yeah, seriously, it's insane. Like this, I don't know. Whenever the zombies community complains about anything, I kind of just roll my eyes. 'Cause I'm just like, guys, we are
Yeah, I'm always
so
like, whatever.
spoiled. We get so much, especially this season. I know I'm going on a tangent here. I'll stop in a second, but we
Oh
have
no, it's true though.
we have been spoiled. Like we have never experienced such a schedule that Black Ops 6 has blessed us with, where we are getting maps. Like what is it? Like every 2 months on average, if not less.
Yeah, we've gotten one every season.
It's
I know,
insane, guys. Like
like
literally, guys.
season one, we got it at Reloaded, and then we got the beginning every other.
Anyone complaining, cast your mind back if you're old enough, because I'm sure a lot of you are like, teenagers. But I'm 30 years old, so I've been in the community since the
Yeah,
beginning.
we've been playing since technically World at War. We got big into it in Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
So we're
And
OGs.
let me tell you, for those of you who weren't around back then, you weren't getting a zombies map every 2 months. That was not a thing.
Nope.
That was not a thing. You were
No
talking
months if you were
3
lucky.
months minimum, if not 4 or 5 sometimes. It was crazy long waits, and it was for
Yeah.
one map. No, seasonal events. With like the Teenage Mutant Ninja
And then
Turtles
the
and all
other
that fun
half of the
stuff.
community, then the other half had to wait a whole month on top of that because there was the month exclusivity
That's right.
between
Yeah,
Xbox and
yeah.
PlayStation back and forth.
the console wars, man. Holy shit.
Which I'll never forget because I had the PlayStation when I had to wait a month. Then
Mm-hmm.
I switch over to Xbox, got to enjoy that DLC early for like a year, and then they switch over with
Yep.
PlayStation. So then I had to sit there and wait a month again.
Facts. It was rough out there for a while, for a minute.
And we paid for our DLC back then. This is all free.
That's another thing. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Guys, we used to have to pay $15 a pop for these maps. $15 a pop. Hell, Chronicles was what, $30?
Exactly.
Now, I'm not talking shit about Chronicles. Chronicles was actually really good value, but
Yeah,
it's not
it's
like
worth
now
it.
where literally me, for example, I literally just pay for Game Pass and I get all of this. So I'm not gonna complain about a damn thing. We're getting more maps more frequently, and I'm spending less money. So
And it's the exact reason I don't complain about cosmetics either. Because if it wasn't for the people buying cosmetics, I guarantee you they'd go back to charging us for maps.
yeah. And on a bigger subject that we can dive into in another episode, that's just the gaming sphere now. That's the gaming industry. It's not the small, humble thing it was when we were kids. It is a billion with a B, capital B industry that encompasses more income than the music and film industries combined. So, you know, it's microtransactions. That's just a part of the corporate suits getting their fingers
And
on the video game industry.
it certainly beats the loot chests.
Oh yeah, yeah. It could be so
where
much
you were
worse.
randomly gambling to see if you could get something you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
exactly.
battle pass
And
system and all
it's
that
not
so
pay
much
to win.
better than
It's
that.
it's it's,
It's like
it's
sure
just
you may be
cosmetics.
paying like $20 for a skin or something you want, but hey, if they want to use that skin and they're enjoying it, then awesome.
Yeah,
Now
at
I
the end
do
of the day,
agree.
it's your
Maybe we could add a
choice.
filter in. Maybe we could add a filter in for the multiplayer people or the people that don't want to see like Ninja Turtles run around. A filter that just turns them into
Yeah,
military sim.
for those guys who are trying to have like the military simulation experience. Which I'm sorry, if you're trying to have that
Because then all
experience,
they'd have to do is
why are you playing Call of Duty if you want a military simulation? This is not a simulation of real life at all. It's not even close. It hasn't been that for a
even.
long time.
And as a zombies player, I love the crossovers and stuff.
Yeah, you
Nothing
could.
better than running around as fucking Master Splinter,
Yeah,
smacking him in
I
the
don't
face.
I don't think a filter would be a bad idea. Yeah, like if you want to just have like the more classic COD experience where like
Yeah,
you
it gives them
know
that option. Then.
yeah, go for it. Cool. I'm down for that. I do like the inclusive decisions like that where it's like, if you're not feeling this, that's fine. Here you go. Anyways, we got way off
Exactly.
topic. What were we talking about? We were talking about the events in Grief, yeah. Which I am a fan of. I think it's a good idea. It'll spice it up.
I think it's going to be very, very good. Mix it up, force players into areas they might not want to. Force even more interaction than there already will be with the smaller area.
Yeah, because like in old Grief, you could kind of just hunker down with your team in like specific spots. You'd occasionally have another guy walk up and just stab you in the face a bunch of times. That's about it.
Yeah.
I remember that vividly. I was just chilling out, and someone on their team just running up and just stabbing me in the face. I'm like, thank you.
Yep. You'd be like, you bastards.
Yeah, and the meat drops. I wonder if the meat drops are gonna come back.
Oh yeah, I remember the meat drop.
Make you all
throwing
stinky.
the meat at the enemy.
Make you all stinky.
That's kind of what that elite debuff makes me think of.
So
is
the
the meat
elite's gonna be
drops,
attracted to
actually.
your team specifically, right? If you like lose the event, right?
I failed it. Yeah. Yeah. The elite's going to be specifically attracted to whatever team fails it, unless you both fail it, and then both teams get
Yeah,
griefed
yeah.
if you
I
fail
like
it.
that. I like that a lot, actually. I think that's all around a pretty good choice to spice up the variety with the mode and keep it from getting kind of stale.
Especially since variety is the spice of life.
Here's a question. How many grief maps did we get in total in BO4? Or I'm sorry, BO2.
let's see, town, farm, cell block, the burrows. Was there two on buried or two on um mob? The die rise didn't have one.
And Origins didn't
Origins
have
didn't
one.
have
So
one.
you're talking like 5, right?
4 or 5, yeah.
So you're telling me that at launch of the mode, we are going to get just as many maps as the B04, or I'm sorry, I keep saying B04, the B02 version of Grief had in total over its lifespan.
Yeah,
That's cool. And we're
exactly.
guaranteed going to get one on the next map, too, I'm sure.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's
guaranteed
awesome. I
that.
love that. I love that. So we're
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
instantaneously just going to have such a variety for the mode, which is almost kind of making me think that adding modes later in the season is actually a better idea. Because if you think about it, if we had gotten
Yeah, I
Grief
think it is
during,
too.
say, the launch, then we'd only have 2 maps to play it on. We might be kind of tired of it by now. Where now you save it till like the third quarter of the game, it's gonna be so fresh. And not to mention, it's probably
Well,
because
and
we're
then
not getting a map this season, so it's gonna be nice.
the question is then if they release like a map at start of the season, maybe at the mid seasons when they bring us the grief map and they bring us directed mode and everything
Hmm,
for the map, so they can
that's
flush out
right.
the
Yeah, I
other
didn't think about
modes at
that. Yeah.
mid season. Yeah, it gives them even more content. Release like one grief map at the start of the season, and then mix it up, add more grief maps later in the season.
Yeah, all in all, everything you told me so far, this is sound like a pretty promising direction for Black Ops 6.
Okay, now the next set is the available grief arenas at launch.
Okay.
All right, so you mentioned the like having like 5 at launch,
Yeah.
but there will be a total of 11 different grief arenas available in this mode.
What?
11.
Whoa. Holy shit. Ain't no way. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I was so hyped
You
when I
must have
read
been
that. I was
grinning
like,
ear to ear when I
what?
made that point about the 5 maps at launch. You're probably thinking like, oh, this
Oh
dude doesn't
yeah.
even know.
Yeah, freaking 11 maps at launch. That's just
Golly.
insanity.
So what, we're getting like 2 per map and then one of them's gonna have 3. It's probably gonna be Terminus.
Let's see. It's got Liberty Falls Arena 1
Okay.
is the Pump and Pay, Motor Lodge, and Fuller's Liberty Lanes.
Okay,
Liberty
so
Falls Arena 2,
it's spawned with the bowling alley. Okay.
yeah, basically spawn in the bowling alley.
Okay.
And then Liberty Falls Arena 2 is the Dark Ether Church, the cemetery, and the hilltop.
That's literally perfect. They cut the map in half. That's perfect.
And Terminus Arena 1, the Biolab.
So
So
where we
like
are
where we
right
are
now.
right now, I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Yep.
this is Arena 1 for Terminus. And then Terminus Arena 2 is Crab Island, which is Armor Island, is what we call it.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Oh god. And then Citadel de Mor only gets one arena so far, which is
Oh,
Courtyard,
so
Rampart,
just to be clear,
Central.
Terminus has 2, not 3.
Terminus has 2, and
Okay.
Liberty has 2.
Okay. Continue.
Citadel has 1, which will be the Courtyard, Ramparts, and Entrance Hall.
Wait. Courtyard, Ramparts, Entrance Hall. So that's the castle.
I think that's like where Jug is.
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay.
the Courtyard, I think, might be Spawn. I think it's from Spawn up to where Jug is.
Okay. Yeah. So it sounds like it's like the
Which
inside
opens up
area.
room to have. Oh, yeah. I think it was a total of 11 different grief arenas are available in this mode at launch. Like it says, or something like that. Like it teases like they're probably going to be, there might be even more. Like Citadel only has 1, which I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because I feel like Spawn with the pub would be perfect.
Yeah, and I think the Spawn, I think that's Courtyard, or no, maybe the Courtyard's the other areas. I can't remember because my game's been glitched forever. It doesn't tell me when doesn't tell me how many people are at the expo, and it does not tell me the locations that I go into.
That's weird. That's
Yeah, it
bizarre.
doesn't say it on the screen at all. It's been
GPS
glitched like this
is
like
disabled.
2 seasons now. I've seen only like a couple posts about this on the Reddit, and then other people just they don't even They don't mention that. I guess.
So what's
Then
next after Citadel?
the Tomb Arena 1 is the dig site mausoleum,
So Spawn.
and then the mausoleum.
What is the mausoleum?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I like the tomb a lot, but like I don't know the names of areas. I know like the giant. It sounds like the giant statue. That's probably the way to is
Oh
actually.
yeah, where Quick Revive is.
I bet it's that. It might be
Yeah.
that area and
Okay,
Spawn.
that'd be cool.
And the Arena 2 is the Dark Ether Nexus.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Yeah, that would be
That
a good
one
one.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get to the one that has the most arenas, which I'm fine
Really?
with because
Yeah, that
I
kind of
love the
makes
tomb,
sense.
but this is the best map in the game. Shattered Vale Arena 1 is the Garden Pond and Lower Terrace.
So like Spawn. Oh
Yeah,
God, you said
Spawn.
Tariff.
Terrace.
Continue.
No, I said Terrace. Settle down. Everybody.
Settle down, y'all. Un.
Shattered Vale Arena 2 is the Upper Terrace, Shem's Henge, and Motor Court.
Okay.
Shattered Vale Arena 3 is the Mansion Foyer, the Overlook, the East Foyer, and the Library.
So essentially the
That's going
whole
to be a
mansion.
tight fucking area.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then Shattered Vale 4 is the West Hallway, Balcony, and the Botlery.
So Shattered Veil has 4.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Has 4. Every other map has 2, except Citadel, what has 1.
Huh.
There's 11 at launch.
Interesting. Okay. With the possibility of getting more.
Kind of shocked that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like we're going to.
Okay.
They didn't really announce anything for Reloaded, so it won't surprise me if we get like more for Reloaded.
Well, dude, my mind is
Because they could
blown
easily.
that we're going to be getting
Yeah, 11.
11 at launch. That's nutty.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow.
Like, you can talk shit all they want. 11 grief maps. That's insane.
So this is gonna be tough to answer, but which of those do you think you're most hyped for?
Ooh.
Or even just a couple that you're hyped
I
for?
think the Dark Ether Nexus is going to be really good.
Yeah, that was on my
Just
list
have
too.
8 people in that area.
Yeah.
It's going to definitely be nuts. Like,
I
the area
like
is pretty big, though. There's some good camping spots I know in there, so that'll help us a lot as a team because I've camped to high rounds in those
yeah.
in that map.
For me, I think the Liberty
As much as
Falls with the
you probably
bowling alley. I'm pretty hyped for that.
Question is, does the Dark Ether Nexus include the boss fight area?
Probably not, if I had to guess.
Is that? I'm gonna guess not too, but it's technically part of the Dark Ether, so it could.
A little off topic, but I
Yeah, the
remember how
bowling
bummed
alley
I
one's gonna be
was
good.
after we beat the boss fight and we realized like they locked that area off afterwards. That bummed me
Yeah,
out.
but you can keep using it beforehand, which is weird.
Yeah, which is
Because you can go to
different,
round 100 over there.
So technically, you
That
can make that
round
part of the
over
map.
there.
Yeah. So this is
Yeah, you just
very
have to do the
promising.
steps to each.
You know what I'm wondering right now?
Yeah.
What I was wondering when you were listing off all the arenas is, since we're getting so many, I'm curious if like what the average length of a match will be. If it'll be considerably shorter than B02's grief matches were on average, because there's so many to play. Like, do you think you'll hop in the lobby and it'll be almost like a multiplayer where you're like going match to match, arena or to arena, you know?
I think it'll depend on arena.
Yeah,
Like I think that one that's basically inside the mansion, that one's gonna be
That's
fucking
gonna be like
quick
a 20
matches,
minute,
like cell block.
match max. Yeah. Wow.
And then like
11 freaking maps. Holy shit. That is
yeah,
crazy
11.
to hear. My brain doesn't even. My brain didn't know how to compute what you were telling me, so I just started shrieking like an idiot.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I was like,
when
what?
I read it, I was fucking
Like, excuse
hyped.
me? 11? That's not even feasible.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 11 grief maps. Because I thought we weren't even going to get all the maps at launch, let alone 11 different like locations on the map.
I can see it now already on the Reddit. They're gonna oversaturate the mode. It's gonna be too blah 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 blah.
That's exactly.
Somehow, someone will spin
If
this
they
into a
didn't do
negative.
11, they could have had fifth map,
11 is
fifth
an odd
DLC.
number.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Or some stupid shit to complain about. Well, I think that's cool. Really cool.
Yeah, I think.
Such a vast
Makes me hyped.
amount of variety right out the gate.
James will be disappointed. His map only gets one. My possible favorite map, because I kind of got like a tie going on right now between Shattered Veil and Tomb, gets 4. So.
Hashtag Team Liberty Falls, baby.
I wonder if our camp spot gets the camp spot on Shattered Veil, the staircase spot, if that's in one of the, because when camping inside the mansion, that's technically part of the mansion. I wonder if that door is open or locked, because if that's one of the locked doors, then that's a really good camp spot for us.
I hope it is. I really hope it is.
It doesn't matter if you're getting griefed by the enemy team if you're camping in one spot.
I feel like we're going to have such a dramatic advantage going into it because we've just done so many hold-off spots like throughout the lifespan of B06.
Yeah.
It's almost like
I went to 100
we've
on every map doing
unknowingly
it.
been training for grief this whole time.
Yeah, we really have.
The game has been training us this whole time to be ready. Watch us be like #1 ranked team. We'll get a clan tag. We'll be the IRM clan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the IRM clan.
Matt's going to be like, do we have to go with that? We should probably explain that for context.
He doesn't even know what it means yet.
IRM, for anyone
He
listening,
still doesn't know
stands for I Retired Matt, and Tristan started rocking that as his clan tag because our friend
And then
Matt
he
just
actually
stopped
retired
playing.
from the game.
Yes.
And he did.
Tristan's
He did after
theory
that.
is
That's
that
right.
it's because Tristan passed him in rank.
Yeah, I passed him way far in rank. There's other
Anyways.
reasons he stopped playing too, because he was just having issues loading the game and shit on his PC. But it's just hilarious because I started rocking the clan tag, and then he actually retired from the game.
Yeah.
He's only played Shattered Veil one time.
Yeah, everybody burns out sometimes. Happens.
Not me.
Come aboard, Captain.
Hunter James and I are gonna go into a lobby, and the other team's just gonna back out.
You're gonna see that, yeah.
James
see
is like
your
700 and
ranks.
something.
Yeah, like we're like, let's get
I'm
the hell out of here.
467, and Hunter's like 650 or some shit like that. Like we're all
I'll be the little 88.
all up there pretty far. All three of us did not do the strategies of just camping and grinding levels. We've just played the game naturally.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
for all those people that are 1,000 because they sat in one spot and used the glitch spot, you're nothing. I'm not afraid of you.
Certain someone we know will remain nameless.
Yeah.
Anything else in the notes?
Kenny. No, I'm just kidding.
Kenny.
Oh, we got not grief. Well, it's kind of grief related because there's going to be a grief related one. New Dark Ops challenge.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Zombies.
Nice. They say how many?
So like the round 50 Terminus Easter egg. No, they didn't, but I'm going to guess we'll get one for all the Easter eggs. And we only have one for the 2 Easter eggs. On Liberty, it's do it in a certain amount of time. And then on Terminus, it was do it after round 50. So it'll give us reasons to go back and do the Easter eggs in a different way.
Nice.
Maybe we'll get that round 100 Easter egg so I can fucking do it again.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've already gone to the Tomb one, almost beat it on round 108. But
you might as well just do all those again for the channel. Fuck it. Make a whole playlist out of it. Round hundreds.
Oh, I'm definitely doing round 100s again. I love doing round 100s.
Then you can go back to Black Ops 1, do it on Ascension, spend like 25 hours doing it.
It'll take even longer than that.
Yeah, it's like, what, 2-3 days?
Round 43 took like 8 hours or something like that back
don't remind me.
That number, every time I see it pop up, but I get like a nostalgia when I see that number because it was our high round for a while there back in the day.
Yeah.
When we first got into zombies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Derice and Ascension.
Yeah. Well, in conclusion, from everything you've told me, I am extremely hyped. Probably the most hyped I've been this whole season, minus like when the new maps themselves come out, obviously. But this, honestly, hype-wise, for me, equals a new map. I think that's probably their thought is like, they're like, okay, we're gonna maybe pause the new map for this season, or maybe it's gonna be in the second half, or whatever they call that. I forgot the name for it, but they're like, all right, we're gonna give them grief. Screw it. And they probably had this plan for a while. They had it in the back pocket, and I think this is probably the perfect time to drop it.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like you have that down period, boom, 11 grief maps
Yeah.
ready to play against others.
What down period? What are you talking about? Here you go, guys. Bon appetit.
Oh, I got a pack a punch.
Eat your
I
heart
don't know what
out.
I'm doing. I haven't exactly like freaking to have 11 maps and to be able to
Yeah,
just
that is a
finally
ludicrous
like when we
number.
have a lobby, when we're all like have a lobby that's bigger than 4, we can actually still play. We just have to get a 6th person
Dude,
and
just the
we
idea
can
of
maybe do
having like
3v3 or
one
whatever.
map per every main map at the launch of the mode isn't crazy to think about, but to get like multiple per essentially minus Citadel, that's crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah, minus James's favorite map.
That is kind of weird, yeah, because I feel like you could have definitely done 2 maps of Citadel. But anyways, yeah, that's nutty, man. That's gonna be so great too, because you're just gonna hop in, hits random, and
Yeah.
God knows where you're going.
I'm shocked we actually got 2 maps for the Tomb and for Liberty. Like I was hyped about that actually.
Yeah, as a Liberty lover, I'm hyped to hear that. I'm very hyped to hear it.
I play Liberty a decent amount, but
I don't know if you heard me earlier. I
and
said
my major
hashtag Liberty
advantage,
Falls, baby.
I have over 100,000 kills on every map too. So
yeah, quite the accomplishment. They shall put your name in the record books of history.
round 100 on
zombies.
all of them. In round 100, not in solo and camping with 3 and 4 people every time.
I love you, Solo. Sorry, I had to do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, anything else in the notes?
We got at launch, we're getting 3 new gobblegums, which is Flavor Hex, which gives a random heck is it? It's a random ultra gobblegum. It's a legendary gobblegum, but it gives a random ultra, so you could get like Perkaholic or.
Did you say Flavor Hex won't be in Grief though, right?
It won't be in Grief, no.
So that's interesting. So it's getting launched
then,
with Grief, beside Grief, but it's not going to be in Grief.
No. But there's another one. I think it's a rare rarity, and I think it said something like every time you reload, you let off an explosion.
Oh, so it's kind of like a twist on Electric Cherry.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Similar. And then they have another whimsical that causes the zombies to like have like bubbles come out of them. like colored bubbles floating all over.
I love the whimsicals. They're always fun.
I do too. They are fun.
It reminds you every once in a while that zombies is supposed to be like lighthearted. You're not supposed to take it super seriously, which I mean you can. Like there's no harm in taking it super seriously.
Oh yeah, like when Grief releases, I'm going undefeated.
Imagine we're like in a super heated match of Grief. Everything's like super serious and tense, and then I just drop a gobblegum and all the zombies start farting.
I'm waiting for the mat rages.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I hope it's a shared mic.
He's like, fuck! God damn it!
It probably won't be, but if it was a shared mic where we could hear the other team, that'd be excellent. Because I will record the whole
man.
thing. I'll probably have to bleep like every 5 seconds though.
And I'll make sure, that I don't get myself banned like Matt.
Oh man. Yeah, I'll sit down at the editing table afterwards and be like, well, I got about 55 curse words to cut out or bleep out. Good lord. We all know how them old school COD lobbies used to be. Quite the colorful
It'd be cool
language.
if it's like a proximity chat, so you can't hear each other normally, but then when you come close to each other, you can hear each other.
Imagine we're
Or when you
playing.
down somebody, then they can hear
Imagine
you.
we're playing on one of them, and you just hear a guy go, "Fuck you."
He's just running off in the distance. Oh god.
Oh my lord. That'd be freaking hilarious.
Only about a week.
It's a week from now?
A week from tomorrow.
Shoot.
A week from tomorrow, it's coming.
Well, this will be coming out in the future though, so I think by the time this comes out, the video, the actual podcast, the grief will already be out, right?
Yeah, by the time the radio shows drop, the
So we
grief
are
will already be
talking to
out.
you from the past into the future.
That's right. Or is it in the future to the past?
Uh, I don't know.
Time goes in a spiral. We
Yeah,
may never know.
he's like a circle. Anyways, well,
But also a line. All
well,
right.
hopefully we can get
On that
everybody,
note,
everybody on to check out Grief when it launches.
oh hell yeah. If not, we'll see all you in the lobbies when we're kicking your ass and
Yeah,
dancing on your graves.
yeah. Beg for mercy,
If you dare.
if you dare. You'll beg, mercy won't come.
No, it will not.
What the hell's wrong with us?
Well, on that note, we'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Oh, hey, real quick, I wanted to say, Tristan, thank you for having me as your first guest on the inaugural episode of the Ramblin' Radio. I appreciate it.
Of course. Anytime.
Don't forget, this is sponsored by Joe
And
and
there'll be
Tristan.
plenty more to come.
So, you know.
Yeah, it's sponsored by Joe and Tristan. And then
And Dude Wipes.
yeah, dude.
If we just say it enough times, eventually it will happen.
Oh yeah.
Eventually they'll be like, all right, fine, we'll sponsor you.
We get a sponsorship by
By just
somebody with
pretending to
no
be sponsors.
subscribers.
Yeah. Cool.
It's like the fucking. It reminds me of Jim Cornette right now. Like, no, no. Shouting out his stuff.
Oh, yeah.
No, what's it? Oh, yeah. This is brought to you by Joe and Tristan and the Edge of Confusion podcast.
Hell
Thank you for
yeah.
listening to the Ramblin' Radio, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.
Absolutely. Goodbye.